It's time to dust off the PC Engine or the TurboGrafx-16, whatever you want to call this wonderful console. This is Bonk's Revenge, the sequel, I think, to the first Bonk game. I don't think I've played this before. I haven't played a lot of PC Engine games, guys, I have to admit. But anyway. Okay, I think I'm a bit of an expert, aren't I? So it has to be expert. Said no one ever. I'm usually terrible on these old school videos. But anyway, you could do that. So yeah, I played the first game. I mean, everyone's played the first game. But I think I've played a handful of PC Engine games in my lifetime. So it's cool to have a way to emulate these games and revisit or play them for the first time, as in the case of Bonk's Revenge. I've got some reviews open on Wikipedia. And at some point I'll take a look at those for you, if I can, because obviously I'm playing here. So it's a tricky one, that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so this also got a Game Boy release. I do remember seeing screenshots back in the day of the Game Boy version of this. Oh, jump on Floret. Floret? Oh, Floret's the little yellow dude. Okay. Music's fantastic. Oh, so yeah, that's like a bonus stage, isn't it? Like, you'd get in Sonic when it sucks you into those other dimensions and you have to run around like a hedgehog and collect rings. I like this though, guys. This is cool. Really cool. There's some cool gameplay mechanics in here. I like the fact that Bonk's got that like action button where you can headbutt stuff, and yeah, I loved the first game. The PC Engine, or was it the TurboGrafx-16 here in the UK? I mean, it didn't release in the UK, did it? I think PC Engine was France and Japan, and it was called the TurboGrafx Rest of the World. Or have I got those the wrong way round? But anyway, yeah. When I was a kid, in the computer magazines, computer game magazines, there'd always be like little mail order pages, and you'd always see the PC Engine advertised on there. You could import it, and it's quite expensive due to the import tax. But I was always really like infatuated with this and the Neo Geo. I wanted both of them, and that sounds spoiled as hell. But I mean, we're kids. That's just what you do as a kid. You want stuff. I never had either, because my parents wouldn't be able to afford those consoles for me. But yeah, I would have loved to have owned this machine. There's some cool games on here. It's a shmups console, isn't it? If you like your shmups, this is the console for you. I do need to feature some more shmups on this channel, or PC Engine shmups on this channel. But back to Bonk's Revenge. It's colourful, it looks beautiful, it's incredibly tight from a gameplay perspective. Everything is nice and responsive. It's up there with the better platformers, isn't it? It's not quite as good as the Mario or the Sonic franchises. What the hell was that? Oh, he's gone all evil looking, Bonk. Yeah, it's not up there with the great platformers, but it is up there somewhere. It's not Bubsy 3D, you know? It's up there with the Zools, because Zool is fantastic. I would say it floats around that kind of level when it comes to your platformers on the consoles. I like this a lot. Hell of a lot. This is brilliant. Can I clear that, or can I just... Yeah, there you go. I can just swim. Look at this. Oh, that's cool. It's very quirky. There's a lot going on. Yeah, I like the game design in this. They've really thought about it, haven't they? And I know that sounds strange to say, but you've got just mediocre games like Cool Spot, where it's just jumping around, firing a little bubble from your hand, and that is it, essentially, for the entire game. Not with this. Look how much stuff there is going on. I mean, look at this. Okay, this is like your Starman, is it? I don't want to risk touching them, because I've got 3 hearts, and I'm happy having full energy. Oh. So yeah, it's like an action platformer of sorts, like a Mega Man-esque kind of deal, rather than your pure platformer, because of all the actiony bits you're doing. I don't know, that's my opinion anyway. Oh, I'm dead. What do I do now? Hello, I'm sleeping. I'm just sleeping. There you go. You press start. I was waiting for it to fade out and say stage 1, 2, ready. Like it does in other platformers, but no. That's cool. I like that. Hey, I found a cheese. Yeah, everything is seamless. Again, going back to the death scene. The death scene. Or when you die, basically. Yeah, just press start. You're straight back into it. I like that. That's cool. Oh, I'd say this game is approachable or accessible. I wouldn't say it's... I mean, I'm not doing too well at this, but I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's definitely a challenge here somewhere. Okay, let's get rid of these boulders. But Bonk, I think if you get to grips with this, Bonk feels powerful. Because, well, the enemies don't feel that threatening, I should say. So I'm not sure how I think about what I think about that, but... Oh. So yeah, I'm not saying it's easy, but I've played platformers which don't pile on the goodies, like, so quickly. They kind of ease you into it, and then it just gets harder and harder and harder. I mean, that's probably the case with this game. I don't know. I've never played it before. Oh. For some reason, I always assumed that Bonk's Revenge was much later in the franchise. I didn't realise it was the sequel until a few years back when I was reading about this game. Okay. Concentration levels here are at maximum. But, like, in Mario, you're done. If you fall into that lava, you're done, aren't you? Like, this gives you a fair crack of the whip with everything. Like, even Sonic, if you fall into the lava, you're done. Unless you've got rings on you. And then, obviously, you just lose all your rings. But even then, you can be done. Unless you collect your rings again quickly. So I guess this, like, heart system is what makes this game a bit more accessible than some of the other platformers. And this, like, you've got this jump header bomb thing you can do. So yeah, it's I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's not easy, but it's not overly challenging. It's somewhere in the middle, I guess. But reviews, I'll try and have a look at this, guys, because there are no review scores, I should say, for this. It's just a little blurb. Oh no, there was one. Entertainment Weekly. Okay. Yeah, Entertainment Weekly gave the game a B. So I guess that's good. French gaming magazine Joypad gave PC Kid 2, because that's what this game was called in Europe, which is just weird. PC Kid. Hold that thought, guys. Yeah, it gave this a 97% score. Very high score. And it was the top PC Engine selling game in the UK in 1991. So there we go. Highly thought of, and rightly so. It's fantastic. I think the PC Engine was quite a powerful little beast, wasn't it? It was just a strange console. Like, why didn't it do better than it did? Like, maybe it did do well. I know hardly anything about it. Oh, here we go. It's bonus stage time. So I've got to jump and spin, have I? Oh, I'm not doing very good at this. Oh, terrible. That is terrible. Yeah, I also loved the PC Engine, like the design of it, the design aesthetic. It looked cool. So Dave, who helps me on the channel, Dave and I and my brother, we went to Bristol, a good few years ago now, to a gaming convention, and they basically had every gaming console, more or less, that you can think of. Not like literally everyone, but they had nearly all of them. And there was a PC Engine there, which Dave and I spent a bit of time with. And it's a lot smaller than I thought it would be. And I played loads of Bonks on there, funny enough. The first Bonk, no, not this. Oh, but yeah, that's Bonk's Revenge. On the PC Engine, TurboGrafx-16. Let me know what you thought of this game. If you've played this game, let me know what you think of this console in general. I'll speak to you all soon.